Hi guys, my name is Mimi and I am back with another video. So I kind of want to share with you guys some of the things that I find out about the chakra system and how it could, affect us, our habits, our thinking, and the way, and the way we process things and the way we process information. The first chakra we're going to talk about is the root chakra. Now, again, like I always said, before the spiritual journey, I didn't know anything about chakras. I was lost. I didn't know these things even exist. So when I went through my very, very first awakening, and I started learning about chakras and I started studying more and more about chakra. And till this day, I'm still learning about chakras and I'm still reading up about chakras. And I also start to realize some of those behaviors regarding our chakras within me, within myself, and within my peers and the people around me. What I realize about the chakra system is the only way for you to fully know and understand the role the chakras play in our lives is to understand yourself as an individual and how all these things are connected and how you're connected with everything that's going around you and how you are connected with the earth itself and the energies that is surrounding us. So to learn more and to understand more about the chakras, we first have to dig deep and go within ourselves to learn and to kind of understand the roles that each chakra system plays within our lives. Now, the first chakra is the root chakra. We're going to talk about the root chakra today because I feel like that's the base. That's the base chakra. That's the chakra that grounds us to this earth. That's the chakra that rules and governs our security, our safety, protection, our abundance, and with our prosperity. Now, the root chakra plays a very, very important role in each of our lives. Whether you want to believe in it or not, it does play a big role in our lives. Now, when we look at our chakra, if you don't know what chakra is, I'm just going to give you like a brief meaning. Chakras are energetic wheel that's within each and every one of us. We all have our chakra system. Now, when we grow as a child, we tend to lose ourself, our real self, our real genuine self before the flesh. So our outside world and our environment sometimes influence some of these chakras. It influences how we look at ourselves. It influences how we think and how we process things. And about the root chakra, we talk about the physical. We talk about our home life, our upbringing. We talk about security. We talk about our finances. We talk about the things that keeps us safe and our daily needs, the things that really keep us grounded to this earthly realm, when we talk about the root chakra. Now, in order for us to really, really know our root chakra and to really know us as an individual, we first have to look within us. We have to look at, the relationships we have in our lives. We have to look at the relationship we have with our parents. We got to look at the relationship we have with our family, or our siblings or whatever. We got to look at those relationships. So to understand some of our chakras, or especially the root chakra, you really have to go back in your childhood, go back in your family to see where some of these things can affect some of your chakras, some behaviors, some mindset that was, pre-programmed into your mind. How can these things be influenced within yourself and within your chakras, right? So we're going to go back in our childhood. Now, first thing first, when your parents came together, they was a vibrational match with each other. That could be a good way or a bad way. They was vibrationally, they was at the same frequency with each other. Now, what we need to do is look at both sides of the family, your mother's side and your father's side, to kind of see the programming or the pre-programming that was already implanted in that family. Now, if you're suffering from a lot of fear-based energies, if you're suffering from a lot of lack mentality, if you're suffering from a lot of, low vibrational energy, you might want to always, like, you might want to go back and look at the family. What program was implanted, was influenced in that family. And sometimes it's some of the things that we go through now as an adult, and it's because of the things that we grew up, we learn from our parents, and they learn from their parents. So it was a programming that was passed down from generation after generation after generation. And along the line, when you start getting older and it start affecting us. So let's look at your mother and your father. For example, when they got together, like I said, there was a vibration. They was in the same vibration. They vibrationally matched. So you need to figure out what is your mother's weakness? What is her strength? And you got to look at your father. What is his weakness? What is his strength? Because those things, they feed off each other. They go hand in hand. So whatever your mother lack, your father probably have. Whatever your father have, your mother probably, probably lack. So it kind of, and so when we take a look at these things, and you got to look at your mother's behavior. How does she handle things? And then you got to look at your father's behavior. How does he handle things? It goes hand in hand. So you can have a better understanding. Now, before you do this, you got to remove yourself from the situation so you can fully understand everything, because you can't, can't include yourself in the circle. You got to remove yourself from the circle, and it's like you're outside looking in, trying to see everyone's behavior with no judgment. Absolutely no judgment. Because you got to understand, these are programmings that was passed down from generation after generation after generation. So the way you talk, the way you think, the way you react to certain things was influenced by that particular programming. So when we put these two individuals together, you have to really study and go deep down and see how they was brought up, and now you get to really reevaluate the teaching, reevaluate some of the things that they was taught. Because listen to this, as a mother, before you give birth to a child, you have to look at emotionally, how do they process things emotionally? How do they respond to things? How do they respond to things in their life? How do they respond to chaos? What are the fears that they have within themselves? You got to look at the mother side and the father side, so you can know what you're going up against, right? And then, because when your parents have this type of programming, before you were born, your mother, as a mother, you can pass those emotions down to your child. Let's say if your mother was suffering from anxiety, depression, she had like a lot of lack mentality, or your father had a lot of lack mentality, very emotionally abusive, or whatever abuse they were suffering from. All that is influence, or it's within the root chakra. So when that energy is in within the root chakra, it's already planted in your mother's head, in your father's head. So this is what they know. This is how they react. This is their behavior. This is what they know. So, of course, when she feels that, you as a baby, you start feeling that, and all that energy start influence your root chakra. You start getting that influence. You start getting those energy within your root chakra from your mother. You understand? If she had abandonment issue, if she was codependent, all those energies, you're gonna start feeling it. That's why it's very important as a woman, now that I learned, when you carrying a child, it's really a good thing to be very healthy, not also our body, but mentally we need to be very healthy. Like, our mental has to be very, very healthy when carrying a child, because when we talk about our mental health, when we talk about our heart, all those energies will literally go down, with the child. It really will transmute it to the child automatically, because don't forget the umbilical cord. The umbilical cord is the thing that actually, energetically will really keep us together. That intuitively when we, as a mother, we feel when something is wrong with our child, when we feel something is going on, when you could feel everything they feel intuitively as a mother, it's because of that bond. It's because of that umbilical cord that was, that really kept the the relationship, the bond, the energy together. If you have a lot of fear, your child is going to feel that. If you feel heartbroken, your child's gonna feel that. If you have a lot of lack mentality, your child is gonna feel that. Anything you'll feel, your child will feel, because you are influencing and you are really helping their chakras, to form and to grow. So you're the first teacher, you're the first influence as a mother, is you. So it is, like I said, it is very, very important to keep our mental, and to really look at some of these things, these programmings that we've taught, so we don't pass them on to our child. And if we do pass them on to a child, we have to find a way to transmute that energy and to help that child to see things better, and to not become our parent. When you have that child, you start teaching that child out of that same programming that your parents taught you, that and their parent also taught them, so they are passing that programming down. So if they have any type of fear, whatever it may be, you're going to teach that child out of that fear-based, out of that mentality, out of that space. That's all they're gonna know. So when that child grows up, they're gonna start behaving like that. They're also gonna start acting like that. They're also gonna think like, okay, they're gonna be in that fear-based mentality. They're gonna start suffering from depression. They're not gonna know how to handle things. They're gonna, even if they do handle things, they don't handle things in a peaceful manner. They handle situation in a very chaotic manner, because that's what they know. That's what they was taught. You understand? So it is really, really important that we learn the things that was, implanted into us. And we got to look back, and as we heal ourselves, we healing that bloodline, we also helping our children to heal, so they can start making better choices in life, and they can start, know how to really, really guide their own self into their own life, and not pass on a outdated programming that was in the generation from for many, many years. You understand? So all of those things that I've spoke about can and will influence any of your chakra. But the main chakra that we need to talk about and we need to heal first is our root chakra, because that's home, that's family, that's stability. So we need to know what program that's in our, get rid of it, or we can transmute it. And that's why some of us are called the generational breaker, the generational curse breaker, because some of the programmings are very outdated, and we need to start thinking in a different way. We need to have a new way of thinking. We need to have a new way of responding, of doing things in life, because we mentally we're stuck. We're keeping ourselves in a cave. We're creating this mental blockage for ourselves. We're not growing as a humanity. We're not growing as an individual. We're not growing as humans. So we come here to learn and to understand certain things, but we also have to grow. We also have to evolve. And the best way to grow and evolve is to reevaluate who we are. I'll show you. So this is a diagram that I've made. And I've been, like I said, I read a lot about the chakra system, and I also I get intuitive messages regarding chakras and how to heal. And as a Reiki practitioner, you always have to do more and learn more and heal more when it comes to chakras, because the more you heal, it's the more you're gonna help your clients heal, the more you're gonna help other people, your family, to heal. So these is all the chakras. Don't mind the colors in the drawing. I suck at it. But this is all the chakra. Pretend this is the chakra wheel. This is the root chakra, which is red. which this is the sacral chakra, orange, that connects, that's connected to the root. And this is the solar plexus chakra. That's the solar plexus chakra, which also is connected to the sacral in the root. They all influence each other. And then you have the heart chakra, that's also connected to the solar plex chakra. Now the pink is the thymus. A lot of people don't talk about the thymus, but the thymus really influence our chakras, our spiritual awakening, or who we are spiritually. It does. So this is the pink. I put the pink for the thymus since it's like it's also connected to our heart chakra. And then from our heart chakra, we have, from the thymus and the heart chakra, we have our throat chakra. Then we have our third eye. Then we have our crown chakra, and then we have the astral body, your aura, which is your aura. Now, since we're gonna talk about the root chakra today, which is the first chakra, let me turn this way. So I'm gonna read you some of I wrote down that, like I said, I am a Reiki master, and some of these things I see it often within my clients, and also in my own family, in my environment. So I hope this could, give you a little idea on some of our chakras. So our chakra, there's unbalanced and there's balance. We have balanced chakra and we have unbalanced chakra. Now, when our chakra is unbalanced, which is the root chakra, we're going to talk about the root chakra. When our root chakra is imbalanced, it has a lot to do with our family. The situation within our family. How are you connected with your family? You disconnected from your family, or you connected with your family? So if you're really disconnected with your family, it's probably 9 out of 10 something is going on with your root chakra. So after the family situation, then you have money issues. Your finances. How are you financially? Are you financially stable? Do you have fear around money when it comes to money? What is a lot of money to you? What is your relationship with money? So it could influence our finances, our money. Safety. How do you feel? Do you feel unsafe? Do you feel like there's things that that makes you that brings a lot of fear within you? So you have to you have to look at your safety. Do you feel safe? Do you feel like you belong here on earth? Stability. Are you stable? Do you feel like you're stable? So you're gonna feel unstable when your chakra is blocked. You also gonna give your power away when your root give your power away. You give your power away a lot to others when it comes to a blocked root chakra. You have a lot of lack mentality. The way you talk, the things that comes out of your mouth, everything is really lack based. So you have a lot of lack mentality when it comes to your blocked root chakra. Confidence. You don't feel confident enough to do certain things. You don't feel confident enough to move forward. You don't feel confident enough to start something new or to do anything when your root chakra is blocked. Abuse. You suffer from abuse, either mentally, physically, in your childhood, or within your peers and stuff. So it does influence your chakra. It causes your root chakra to be blocked. Stress. It has a lot to do with stress. Any little thing brings a lot of stress within you when you have a blocked root chakra. Self-hate. Feeling abandoned, abuse, feeling you're not feeling secure enough to move forward, to walk away, to do certain things that actually would make you happy. You feel unsafe. You're not sure about yourself. All of that will let you know that your chakra is really, really blocked. Codependent, anxiety, anger, fear. Having difficult to trust nature, to trust yourself, to trust that you are being supported and you are being protected. You're feeling ungrounded, like you don't feel grounded enough. You don't feel safe. Like I said, you have a lot of family wound. These are blocked things that will block your root chakra. Guilt. You have a lot of guilt. towards yourself, or a situation, or any decision you've made, you feel you feel guilty about it. You have a lot of guilt. Power control, all of that will block your root chakra. So these are the things that will block your root chakra. So now let's talk about the things that would balance your root chakra, or when your root chakra is in harmony. You have healthy bonds. You have healthy relationship. You are fearless. You feel grounded. You feel safe. You feel secure. You very confident in yourself. Not arrogant, not ego-based, but very confident in yourself. You believe in yourself, and you believe that you do belong here. You are safe. You are being you're very connected to earth. You have a very, very loving relationship when it comes to the earth, to the planet. It's very, very, very a beautiful relationship when you have a bond with Mother Nature. Emotionally, like I said, family conflict, where you guys bicker a lot. You'll have a lot of disagreement. So when that chakra is balanced, you know when to remove yourself out of situation without being negative, or you know how to easily walk away from certain things that no longer serve you with no problem at all. You put yourself first, you stand up for yourself. These are things that balance your root chakra. You start standing up for yourself. You start believing yourself. You start putting yourself first. Now the root chakra is ruled by the gland, the adrenal gland, and it rules, like I said, the adrenal gland. The colors, again, red, green, white. I think these are earthly, energy. And when this chakra is unbalanced, your root chakra, it will start showing in your physical. You will start having physical disease, leg pain, back pain. You start experiencing a lot of physical sickness when a root chakra is unbalanced, or any chakra is unbalanced. You start feeling a certain type of disease, because that's a way of your body letting you know, hey, you need to balance these chakras. Many times before we go and get like surgery and stuff like that, simply if we could balance our chakra, we could balance that energy within us, it can really save us, the headache and that surgery. Not that I'm saying that I'm against surgery or you shouldn't get surgery. I'm not a doctor, but I am saying before anything, everything is energy. Every single thing is energy. So if we can balance those energy, it can prevent a lot of disease in our body, and a lot of things that goes on in our body, by simply rebalancing, our chakras, or rebalancing our mind, or having a different outlook on ourselves as spiritual being, having, a human experience. So how can you balance these chakras? Get grounded, walk on earth barefoot, go outside in nature, connect with nature, start reevaluating these things, this programming that's in our family. Start looking at things differently, start seeing that this programming system that was implanted in that family, we need to balance it, or we need to get rid of it completely, so we can move forward, so we can live our best lives, and we could live life without all these energies. Another thing is really find yourself, build a relationship with yourself first. You have to understand, who are you without the programming, without your family? Who are you? Who you truly are in the inside. Okay, investigate that. Learn about that. Learn about you. Okay, and also get you a Reiki practitioner, a good Reiki practitioner, someone that is very good with Reiki, that can help you balance those energy, and that is not going to put you on the wrong path or anything like that. but just to really, really help you, genuinely help you balance those energies. Get out in nature. Start taking steps on becoming a better person. You know, if you have problem of you feeling like you're not safe, you know, do things that can help that. You know, step out of your comfort zone a little just to see how you react, just to see certain things. If you normally would respond in conflict in a certain way, try the next time you see yourself in a conflict, you know, just step back and just quiet a little bit before you're responding. Respond differently just to see how the energy respond to you back within you. Do something different. Respond to things differently. Learn how to put yourself first. Do a little self-care within yourself. I think the best way to heal, the first step of healing our chakras, is to build a beautiful bond within us. Become the lover you want, become the friend you want, become the mother you want, become the father you want. Everything. Do it for yourself. Do it for yourself first. And to see, because nature is responding to us. You know, the experience you having now is because of that programming, and it's because of your mindset. Change your mindset, change that programming, do things a little bit different, and you will see how nature and universe respond back to us. You understand? So, I hope this was very helpful. And if you're not into Reiki, you could always journal. You could pray. Praying, don't pray and ask for things, but pray and ask for discernment, ask for a change, a new mind, a new heart, and a new way of doing things. You know, don't, if you believe in God or whatever, you know, whatever it may be, whatever, or deity or entity or spirit, don't look for them to heal all your problem or to make all your problem go away, but simply ask, how can I learn from this? How can I move forward from this? How can this benefit me? Like, what can I do to make a difference within myself? How can I respond to things? You know, ask those questions, but don't look for spirits and, you know, ancestors and God to just take our problems away. You know, but simply learn from them and how we can, you know, move forward. Because by you doing that, you are healing that bloodline. I hope this was very, very helpful. Again, my name is Mimi. And yes, I am a Reiki master. And you can find a Reiki in your area, a person that you really trust. And, you know, before you get a Reiki done, talk to that person, you know, build a relationship, build a bond with that person to see if they're the right fit for you when it comes down to Reiki. And if you want help with your ancestors, call your ancestors and ask them, how can we heal this? How can we change this energy in our family? So I hope this was very helpful, and I will come back. The next time I come back, we're gonna talk about the sacral and the rest of the chakras. So thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.